Okay, today I thought we'd talk about the original Rock'em Sock'em robots and then a lot of the direct spin-offs of the Rock'em Sock'ems. This is going to be mostly handheld, so it's going to be kind of jerky. So if videos that are jerky bother you, I suggest you stop watching now. Okay, this particular unit that we're looking at here, this is an original Rock'em Sock'ems robot. I picked it up at a garage sale, even though it didn't have the rings and the rope. And of course, you know, the original one, the cardboard box that it came in would unfold and make a whole arena full of people that you could stage behind the robots. But the original Rock'em Sock'ems were a little bit different in that rather than the head just popping up, there was actually a flywheel in there. When the head pops up, it spins the flywheel, and the flywheel is connected to a noisemaker, so it would make a whirring sound. So, and of course, they dropped that effect when they continued to produce it year after year in all the different variations because it costs more money to put a whirring thing in there. Sitting on here, I can see right here, and back here is the box for it. It says Hallmark Keepsake. So this is a Hallmark. I guess you would hang it from a string from here. It's hard for me to look where I'm looking and then look through the viewfinder at the same time when I'm this close to something. So the Hallmark version is there. Here's a keychain type where they actually, keep it on screen, where they actually work. You can move them around. So this would be like a good one in the car for the kids to play with or something, a keychain one. Here we have a Rock'em Sock'em pen in blue, and I also have it in red. And basically there's levers on the back of the body. If we can get it where you can see the levers. So you just move those levers to throw a punch. So there you go. I wonder if there's a date or anything on this. Well, it has the original 1965 date for the original, and then 2001 was when these pens first came out. See if there's anything on here. There is something on there, but I can't read it with my naked eyes. It looks like 2001 Mattel as well. So it must have been a big year for them coming out with repro ones. Here we have some bobblehead Rock'em Sock'ems. Is it official bobblehead or is it one of the other copies? What's that say? Rock'em Sock'em. So you guys have a better chance of reading that than me. I see the boxes for them are back there. Here's some little finger ring Rock'em Sock'ems. They have a lever on the back of the bodies that throw a punch as well. There's two different types there. Here's a little Rock'em Sock'em mini robot, and you have the control. You can move it around, and you, instead of throwing a punch with the arm, you swivel the body to throw the punch. This particular version, which I'm guessing that is the box for right there. Okay, here's a couple of individual keychain Rock'em Sock'ems. Let's pull those out. Let's take a look. Okay, they've got, well, two push buttons on the back, so you can throw the punches individually. And again, this is dated 2001. And that was a big year for Mattel coming out with all kinds of extra Rock'em Sock'ems, wasn't it? Here's a whole bunch of finger ring Rock'em Sock'ems. You got a lever for each arm on the back, and you get 4 of them. Tara Corp. 2004. Here's a Rock'em Sock'em video game, LCD screen. You got your control button action. Obviously it's never been opened, so here in the back, maybe it'd be easier for you to read on the screen if there's a date or anything there. Again, I can see telephone numbers. call us, Mattel. Maybe somewhere in all of that text there is in fact a date, but I'm not seeing it with my little eyeballs. And of course the Toy Story 2 had some Rock'em Sock'em figures. So I have that Toy Story 2. What else have we got here? I think maybe it's time that we moved on to the actual games and their different variations. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do this yet, because most of these are down below and the camera needs to be far enough back to get in most of the box. We may have to try that. So here's a Terminator. Yeah. Oh. Can we get far enough back? Maybe. Terminator Judgment Day, Rock'em Sock'ems, the final battle. I have never set it up, but I have opened it up to look inside. I wonder if there's a date or anything on here. Remco. What's it say? Illustrations. 1991. Here's the back. So that's pretty cool. Then let's move this guy out of the way. Here's a Rock'em Sock'em Robots version, Ideal Games. This is more in line with what the original toy was like. Not seeing a date there. Uh, 1987 it looks for. 1984 and 1987. Hong Kong. It's a Rock'em Sock'em. Knock the heads off. Came from a Toys R Us and was 20 bucks at the time. Let's take a look at some more. I've got to move some boxes to get them out. I got lots of these. Here's your Battling Robots, Rock'em Sock'ems. Durham Industries, USA. I'm just looking for anything that might have a date on it anywhere. This is again your USA Durham Industries. I'm not seeing a date on the outside, and even though I have opened it, everything is still bagged. It's never been assembled. So, interesting. Put that one back and grab another. May I have another? Here's a smaller one before I dig out some more of the bigger ones. Superman Rock'em Sock'em. This is Superman versus, I'm forgetting the name of the robot. Metalo. So get this big robot that Superman's fighting. Let me look on here. 2005 Mattel. Down here. And it's, again, I've had the end cap open, but everything is still bagged and assembled, so it's never been set up. That's kind of cool. Superman fighting a robot. It was 1999, so 20 bucks. So many more. These two, at first glance, look the same, but take a look at the robot picture on the front of that one. And then here's the robot picture on this one. So you got the same two kids, but you've got a whole different look. Rock'em Sock'em robots. Let's see if there's anything on the back of this one for a date. That says 2001 Mattel. Let's take a look at the back of the other one. Okay, the back of this one says 2003 Mattel. As you can see, it's a much smaller playing field, smaller setup. Everything is, it's sort of like they used the same images, just kind of rearranged the graphics. It's the same size play field as the Superman robot one was. Okay, and then here we have another old school one. Sure. Transformers. Battling robots, Rock'em Sock'ems. This is the larger size. Durham Industries. Well, I'm guessing we're not going to see a date on this. Again, box has been opened, but everything's still bagged, so it's never been set up. I think I just opened them to take a look at what the robots look like. And Durham, made in USA. Well, that's not true. It does say made in USA, but then it also says made in Hong Kong, all in the same line. Oh, there is a date there, but it's so fuzzy. I think it says 1985. The ink is all blurred together. So that's cool. And we're not done yet. I don't think. No. More to come. Here, I got to start putting some of these away. I'm running out of room to walk. Here we have Rock'em Sock'em robots with realistic Rock'em Sock'em sound. It says zero. So this one may actually have the correct flywheel and sound effect. $24.99, and no batteries required, so that should be the flywheel sound. So they brought back that effect. 1992. For these guys. That's pretty cool. I like the silver one. The blue one's different. The silver one looks a lot like the original blue bomber or the red one, either one. And I'm digging more out. Be patient. Here we have of all things, it's like a Power Rangers version of Rock'em Sock'ems. As you can see, they're still on a play field, and you still have the button controls and you move them around, but you have Power Rangers instead. 1994. Nothing on the back. Well, everything is still completely carded and bundled up, so we can't see anything. Just look on the instructions. Oh, you got a sticker sheet. Kids always love sticker sheets, except for me. I'm the only kid that never liked them. Again, dated 1994. In the instruction sheet. So I'm guessing I might have just about pulled out all of the Rock'em Sock'ems in this area. Now I still have more battling robots to come, but I think, unless I've got them in some other area, I kind of think I've covered the Rock'em Sock'ems. So let's count that up, and I'll put it in the title, how many different Rock'em Sock'ems we just saw.